What's up, guys? This is 16-Bit Junkie, and I decided to wait a week, or like 5 days, so I could get a decent amount of questions. And I actually got a pretty good amount, so we can make this fucking video. But to start, there's some people I missed. I'm gonna read their names off real quick. Compute65. Evidently, you've been around since the beginning, and I don't think you left comments, but I believe you. So, yeah, sorry for missing you, man. And the next one is 7th Anubis, and then Spear Guardian. If I still fucking missed you, not only am I a massive prick, but you need to tell me so I can get you in a future video. And now we'll start with the questions. Alright, this is a big fucking list, and I have them right here. So, Attackman wants to know, what are some of your other hobbies besides video games? And honestly, there are no other hobbies besides video games. Well, besides YouTube. So, what do you want? This is my kitty, by the way. She loves being held. Watch, you'll see. See? Oh, she loves it. She loves it. Come on, you want to make a video with me? Alright. Oh, scroll down. Saiyan Slayer wants to know who's your favorite band and favorite song by them, and that would be Say Anything, and the favorite song is The Feudal. Digital Sunset wants to know what's my most prized game. I'm gonna put you down. My most prized game in my collection, based on price, is not too impressive, but I have Lunar 2 for the PlayStation. And I don't have the little standees or anything, but I've got, the hard case manual, and the game is practically mint. So, very, very happy to have this. The next question is from Thyroid1, and he wants to know how I came up with my name, 16-Bit Junkie. It's a little obvious to me, but, I wanted to start a channel based solely on the Super Nintendo, and then I found out I really didn't want to do that because I had all these other games that I wanted to show. So, I was just going to do games from the 16-bit age, so I was like 16-bit and then, junkie, kind of like a heroin junkie, but, piece them together and you get that. Twilight Halo wants to know who would win in a fight, Seth Rogen or Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill, all the way. I love that guy. What's your favorite console and why? My favorite console of all time is PlayStation 2 because it has, the most amazing library out of all the other fucking games. Not only that, but it has some of the best games I've ever fucking played. It has a lot of the best games I've ever fucking played, ever. And yeah, if I had the 60GB PS3, then that would be the best system of all time because it would have the PS2 compatibility, and you could play PS1 and PS3. So if I had to say overall, I'd say the 60GB PlayStation 3 because it's fucking bomb diggity. Rise Over Me. What are some of the things people do that you hate? People who can't read sarcasm really fucking annoy me because I'm a really sarcastic asshole. So people who can't take sarcasm, I hate you guys. I really hate you. And then gaming related things people do that I hate. I really hate when you get really competitive with a friend in a game. It's just decently competitive, and then they're being competitive too, I'm being competitive, and then freaking I'll lose, get a little butthurt about it, but then they pull the whole fucking, oh, dude, it's just a game. It's just a fucking game. Why do people call me? Mom, I'm making a video. What's wrong with you? I don't know where your pasta is. God damn it, all these interruptions. Crazy. Game Master 14 Neo wants to know, have I ever played a game that I don't like and had to sell or throw away because it's just that bad? I never throw away games anymore because game's a game. I'll keep any fucking game. I don't care if it's terrible or not. One game that I would absolutely throw in the fucking garbage disposal is Rise of the Robots for Super Nintendo. Probably the worst game I've ever played. Ever. I haven't experienced Superman 64 or any of those, but that game is fucking dog shit, so. TRD Super TT wants to know, do you think there will be a slim version of the PS3? And if so, when is it likely to come out? I don't know, man. I kind of doubt it because they've already had iterations, kind of like the PSP is just having iterations, like the 40GB model and stuff like that, and they've been adding specs and losing them. So honestly, it's hard to say. If it was to come out, it'd most likely come out in the next year or two because, the first PlayStation I think took 4 years to come out with a slimmer version, and then the PS2 took 6 years. So You never know, man. It could happen. It'd be really fucking cool. I'd probably buy it. Balanik 1982 wants to know, what do you think the most overrated SNES game of all time is? Honestly, I'd say Secret of Mana. Like, it was good, but people made it out like it was like the second coming of Jesus Christ, and it wasn't. If not that, I'd say Zelda Link to the Past. Just like Secret of Mana, it was fun, but it wasn't like jaw-dropping amazing. So, Mac user 113 wants to know, how many hours a day do you play video games or on the computer? Way too many. Way too many. But, you know, it depends. If I have a day off and my girlfriends will be at work from like maybe like 10 to 6, usually like 6 of those hours I'll be spending playing video games and getting on the computer. So roughly 4 to 6 hours a day. It's terrible. It's really terrible. Gamers Warts, what are my computer specs? I actually went over those in quick update number 2, man, so if you want to check that out. Yeah. Iceman WC117 wants to know, have I ever played The Hobbit, and I haven't, so yeah. Beyond Legend wants to know, what type of shoe do I buy? I'm not a big shoe guy. I have shoes for cruise for my job so I don't slip, and then I have Converse, which I wear with my normal clothes, so that's really it. Post Office 6, what is your favorite game that no one played or was obscure? Jet Grind Radio, or just the Jet Set Radio feature. Jet Set Radio series, fucking goddamn it. The Jet Set Radio series. Awesome. If you guys haven't played those, check them out. I wouldn't start with the Dreamcast one now. If you have an original Xbox or 360, I don't know if Jet Set Radio feature runs on the 360, but that game is awesome. Darkrai 432, do you think Magus X1 videos are boring? No, actually I think they're really entertaining, so. The memory card filled up. This is getting ridiculous. So, we'll just continue. John81, when do you think the PS2 will be discontinued? In about a year. I'm not the only one who says that, though. Do you think we will see any new consoles in the next 4 years? A new Xbox? Honestly, the 360 is just running out of life. I just think that Microsoft's gonna have to pull something. What's your favorite RPG on the PS2 out of the 300 that there are? Star Ocean. Till the end of time. I wasted a lot of my life on that game. All for One has many different kinds of questions. For gaming, who's your favorite video game villain or hero? I actually just changed that because I just finished RE5. So my new villain is Albert Wesker. That guy's a fucking badass. Politics, thoughts on Obama's 100 days. I don't keep up with politics. Sorry. Food, Pepsi or Coke? Coke. Cars, is there any particular brand you like? I'm not into cars either. I'm sorry. I told you guys I don't have that many hobbies. Random, do you like the smell of gasoline? Absolutely. I fucking do. Nathan's Gaming. Favorite food? Pasta. By far. Favorite pop? I'm trying to get out of soda, but Mr. Pibb. Favorite shoe brand? Converse. Favorite cell phone company? T-Mobile. Only because that's the only one I've ever had. It's a Trap 47. You said you were going to start collecting games. What systems are you collecting for? I'm collecting for Super Nintendo and PS3. So I don't know if you want to check out. I got this pitiful little rack of games here. You got my PS3 on the bottom, and then just my SNES games right there. So, and you can check out my videos if you want to really get an in-depth look on them. El Baracho 86. Why are Sam and Review Guru little bitches? That's interesting. Yeah, I don't want to add more fuel to that fucking fire. Just know that they're queer baits. That's all you need to fucking know. What's your favorite fighting game? Super Smash Brothers. What's your favorite RPG? Final Fantasy 3. What's your favorite top 5 Nintendo characters? Donkey Kong, Mega Man, Mario, Fox, and Kirby. In no particular order. Do you think Sam and Review Guru are BF and BF? Maybe. Very likely. Nick31189X, what's your favorite game of all time? Final Fantasy 3. I repeatedly say this. What's your favorite movie? 300. That movie was badass. Check that movie out if you haven't seen it. And what's your favorite fast food restaurant? Chick-fil-A. Because I'm American. I love fat ass foods. That's about it. Tried to give it a while so you guys could all get your questions in. If you didn't get a question in, I guess you could post them and I might answer them on a later video. But if not, this was fun. So yeah, had a good time with this. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And hopefully maybe we'll do one of these in the future. Maybe like way down the road. So, yeah, stay tuned.
I want you guys